The Diablo 4 Game Pass. You know, the thing that everyone likes and loves so much and wants more of. Yeah, exactly that thing.
All right, so while I was live streaming, there was a massive announcement that I thought would be mostly well received. And it was well received by some people. All right.
So it was terribly received and most likely justifiably so.
However, there were some arguments from people that were not happy about this, and we're going to talk about it. But one that seems nobody is happy about is they have nerfed the asses of the rogues, ladies and gentlemen. We have gone from this to this. I don't know. This is just something that was posted.
Classic Blizzard L. Remove the women. Add the bowls of fruit. It is what it is. Also, I am absolutely 100% supporting everyone who, without question, without even a second thought, instantaneously hates on Blizzard and Diablo 4 and their developers whenever Diablo 4 receives an update that is not a gameplay update, okay? Anything other than a gameplay update for Diablo 4 should be instantaneously laughed, diminished, and completely witch hunted down, because how about we do this crazy thing? Game first, monetization second. Not first, let's make the monetization, sell the horses for $100, and then make the game around it.
On Reddit. For all I know, this is just a bait where these are completely different pieces of gear, but pretty funny looking. Unannounced cosmetic change. If this is true, I don't understand why this would be changed. It's not like I'm looking at the asses of the rogue all day anyway, but I thought it was funny. So let's talk about...
I mean, it is what it is.
The large news that is going on with Diablo 4 after the Microsoft acquisition, which I guess is probably the most predictable news ever in gaming history. Now, I'm going to add me reading out and sort of responding to some of the comments I saw in chat, because not everybody was happy about this. Hold on one moment, everybody. We got big news here. Did you guys just see this? I'm going to pull it up on screen.
Okay.
On screen right now. Here it is on screen. Boom. Diablo 4 is heading to Game Pass on March 28th. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Diablo 4 is, in fact, joining the ranks of Game Pass enjoyers.
I mean, it makes sense. The whole point of Game Pass is essentially to get people to play stuff with microtransactions at the end of the day anyway, to a certain degree. So, there you kind of have it. Plus, Diablo 4 desperately needs people to play it. Again, we're probably, ironically, again at the situation where 99% of the player base have left. I know I haven't played Diablo 4 now in a week or two. I'm probably not going to return to the Gauntlet, because why would I? Well, to be fair, I would probably be a rank 100 without even reaching level 100 at this rate, at this point. Because there's simply not enough people, so, maybe I should just log in and claim my top 100 best player spot without even playing. That's kind of nice.
If you're an Xbox enjoyer, congratulations to you. You get the game, which means you don't have to pay $70 for it, though I guess it's on sale quite a bit for $40 or whatever.
You have to pay $250 now per year to play Diablo 4. Oh, what a great deal that is. What a great deal that is. Nice.
Actually kind of cool. People were saying before with the Microsoft acquisition that this was going to happen. I didn't think this was going to happen, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure, but I guess it makes sense.
Yeah,
Microsoft acquires it. They say, hey, we want this game on Game Pass, trying to sell their subscription-based service. So you get it within your Game Pass, you buy your subscription or whatever, you get it as an additional game. Now you don't have to spend $70 on the outside of it. And then they try to sell cosmetics and whatnot as their way of financing, basically. Now, it makes sense. Don't get me wrong.
Theoretically, this is amazing, because this means more people are going to join the hate for Diablo 4. And I love the hate of Diablo 4, bro. And I love Diablo as a franchise. I played 1, I played 2, I played 3 a little bit. 3 was bad. But Diablo 4 is a special level of disappointment in my eyes. So, the more people hate on this game, I welcome you, brothers. Let us join arms. and absolutely shit on this game.
You're wrong. I mean, I get what you're saying in the chat here. You already lost faith. You don't think they'll bring your... I don't think it being on Game Pass suddenly changes the whole development team. But my argument for this is a better value for the game. Would I rather it continue to be a $69.99 price point literally forever? Probably not. Am I happy that more people that get to try Diablo 4 that already own Battle Pass? Because think of it this way. There's going to be people that already have a console, already have Xbox, already have Game Pass. Game Pass literally works on PC also, and don't want to spend the money on the game because, let's be honest, $70 for the game is probably not worth it unless you're just trying to get like a temporary value. People don't really seem to be that satisfied with it, right? I think that having it on Game Pass means these people get to try it. I don't have any problem with that. I think that's kind of cool. I'm happy for the people that get to try the game now without having to purchase it with an outside additional purchase. That's at least I don't understand why we've been mad at this one. Let's be honest. More games for more people equal more gamers equal better world. I just am not going to be salty about... I don't know why I would be salty about the fact that somebody who maybe doesn't have the money to afford the game before, but they have the Game Pass because they want to have new games. They pay a subscription-based service. We can talk about subscription-based service and the problems with that as a separate conversation. But
if you are so poor that you can't afford the $60 game, but you have a Game Pass subscription, bro, okay? You're probably gonna be poor forever because managing your money is clearly something you are incapable of doing. In fact, you should probably phone up the government and tell them that you can be their superstar for why government should be allowed to fully control the lives of people because people are incapable of governing themselves. That's your best shot in life.
But in this one scenario of this game is now accessible to more people that maybe can't afford to just spend $40 if it's on sale or $70 if it's not, to try Diablo 4, at least they get to play it now. I am happy for those people. I don't know why I would be mad at those people having access to it. This means the store will only get worse. I mean, they're already selling cosmetics. Look, we got a $65 horse in the store. I don't think that that's going to change. We have more cosmetics in this Diablo.
Did the $100 horse get removed, by the way? That's a good question I would like to ask. Because I don't open the shop. I have no idea what's even in the shop. Blizzard needs to be more aggressive in pushing the shop into your face because, dude, I just don't ever open the shop to begin with, so why would I don't know what's in there?
Diablo than any Diablo prior that didn't have Immortal in its name, so the ship has sailed on that one, my friend. Darth, we all bought the game on full price. Exclusive on Xbox, go on every platform, but this don't mean we gonna play Spider-Man in Xbox. Of course, when you have a PC, you don't care. Well, I have all the consoles, first of all.
Why?
Because I have been purchasing consoles ever since the Super Nintendo, and will continue to own all of the consoles because I like video games.
Okay, that's fine.
The argument of the Xbox stuff is going to PC as well, and I own a PC, so I don't care. It's like, well, I'm going to play things on PC because that is my preferred platform. I think PC, for me, is a much better fit.
Smart.
Now, I will admit that recently with the house setup, that I've been sitting out on the couch, and I have been playing my PS5 connected, which is the first time I've ever really even used the PS5. I actually bought the PS5 just for Spider-Man, because I wanted to see how good Spider-Man was, and I played Spider-Man like an hour. But I'll admit that sitting on the couch in front of a TV was one of the first times when I was like, man, I'm liking this console type of setup. I could see me playing Helldivers 2 on the console and quiet, enjoying it for sure. But in terms of would I rather play it on PC? Absolutely. I would rather play most games on PC. And the reason...
Well, to be fair, you can just make a console setup on your PC. All you have to do is just have a couch, but not as far as in a living room setup, and that's pretty much it. And you can add a controller. A lot of people, by the way, play PC games, just add a controller and they're fine. Because a controller is pretty good. A controller is pretty good when you get used to it.
Is not because I hate console, but because I love my mouse, my dude. I like my mouse. I aim better with the mouse. I like a keyboard. I'm used to WASD. And my Starforge computer is fucking fast and I like it. Do I hate people for playing on their console? No, why would I? In terms of games being accessible on other consoles, I don't have a huge problem with games going to other consoles, but I don't mind if PC only games went to consoles either. Like I play Path of Exile. It's on console. Those worlds don't interact, but if they updated it all where console people could play the games that I play and we're all in cross-play and on the same server or whatnot, I don't care.
Yeah, true. Like, who would care too much, honestly?
Doesn't bother my experience. The only time it might bother me is when we have to deal with console controllers getting magnetism in first-person shooters. There's some arguments there. But in terms of me being...
Oh, man, he already previously kind of walked into this, but he doesn't understand that he's walking in a whole can of worms he probably doesn't want to open. And it is the classic, oh, consoles, auto-aim is not actually even good. Oh, it doesn't even help. Bro, that conversation is wild, okay? If you're stupid enough to believe that the console auto-aim does not do anything, does not help you, why does it even exist? And why does, when it not exist, literally millions of people instantaneously go on Twitter and complain about auto-aim assist being too weak on consoles? How do these two things just magically always happen when they're talking about console auto-aim assist? It is what it is.
Worried about a culture war of, I have to play with an Xbox club. I don't care. I want to play with it. We're all gamers. Just because some people can afford a console.
I mean, some of us are better than others. That is clear.
Only
See? True. Gesundheit, bless you.
Can't afford a $5,000 PC doesn't make me not.
I need to go cut my nose here. Bruh, it's probably dead. I can feel it. It's dead. Anyway. Man, 3 things that everyone should buy. 1, electric toothbrush. It's amazing. I haven't been to the dentist in 10 years and it's completely fine. Electric toothbrush, boys. 2, dishwasher. 3, whatever I was just talking about. Forgot. I already forgot. But something.
Not want to play with them. So for me, I don't have any issue with games going on other platforms as a philosophy standpoint. Now, I understand the economics of it and the argument, well, our games are going to their platform, but their games aren't going to our platform and all that. Sure, that's all for the win. But from the macro perspective of do I care who I'm interacting with as gamer to gamer, I don't care personally. I'm perfectly...
I don't know. I kind of feel that we should put, like, ribbons on the hands of the console players so we can instantaneously figure out who they are and just not allow them in certain places. So that would kind of work pretty well, I think.
Fine and willing.
I wonder how many did not get that joke.
To play with anyone on any platform. That's just how I feel about it. Games are better for PC for sure, but not everyone can play on gaming PC because of the cost. I can't afford one further, more being jobless. That's, and I...
Well, if you're jobless, you can't also afford the stupid PlayStation. God, dude. Gamers who don't have money but have subscriptions to stuff, again, you're literally the reason why the government is trying to take away the rights of other people, because you have proven to everyone you're too stupid to exist on your own and you need to be herded like animals.
I get that. I can understand that. But, I don't have a problem of limiting other people because of other people's circumstances. So it's like maybe the games are better on PC. That's a hardware-related issue where, consoles are literally years old at this point. I mean, you can look at the Nintendo Switch and be like, hey, the Switch isn't keeping... I mean, look, we had the whole Pokemon drama of, the frames per second on the Pokemon and stuff, right?
True.
So it's a hardware problem, and hardware is expensive. You know what I didn't like? When everyone was mining fucking crypto and I was trying to buy a graphics card so I could play the games, the prices were 5 times as much. And I was annoyed at the crypto miners for jacking up the prices and scalping it for sure. So I can kind of get the argument, but I'm not And from like a philosophy standpoint of like, this guy can't afford the PC, this guy can only afford the console, let's limit the games and all that. I don't care about any of that. All I want to do is play a game on my preferred console of choice or my preferred platform of choice, which is PC, because I like mouse and keyboard, and I like my big widescreen monitor, and I'm perfect.
Bro, if you need a year to save enough to buy a console, maybe you should buy a book and fucking read it instead. How about that? That would probably help you a lot more.
Happy to interact with and play with the other.
Economics for Dummies 101. Start with that, I guess.
Other people. The only reason I ever turn off crossplay on PC is because I have connection issues with their server. Sometimes having crossplay on means that I'm stuck having to.
I don't even know what crossplay is. Well, I can predict what it means, but no one cares. Anyway, that was our boy Microtransactions, the EM Skittles. It is what it is. Funny. Anyway, have a nice day. Bye-bye.